Okay, well, thank you, Inderjit, for meeting me today. Really thrilled that you've been able to join, and I'd be interested just hearing a bit from you because the sanctuary movement is quite large now with many different streams. But why did you start it up in the first place, and how long ago was that?
Well, it started off, um, i- the actual date I would suggest is 2005, October 2005. Although I've been engaged in sanctuary kind of issues um, for at least 30 or 40 years now. So it's a long, long history for me personally. But City of Sanctuary as an initiative arose out of a meeting in Sheffield in
Mhm.
2005. What that was about was that there's a number of organizations working with refugees in Sheffield and have been
Yes.
doing the work for many years. I worked with others to convene a meeting of all the groups to just say, let's celebrate what you're doing and give thanks for it. And then at that meeting, we said if we all work together, because they were all working in their own way separately. I said if we all work together, we could really make a big impact in our city and maybe
Mhm.
shift the culture a bit towards building cultures of welcome and hospitality and safety
Mhm.
for refugees, people seeking sanctuary, vulnerable people. And they all agreed to do that. And that was the beginning. So, really, initially, the hope was to encourage people to work together. Really, it is about at the street level, at the grassroots level, at the local level, to engage in collaborative work and recognizing that when you work together, you
Mhm.
make a bigger impact. So Sheffield became UK's first city of sanctuary just 2 years after we started it all.
Right.
There was no hope of no plan for it to go anywhere further than Sheffield, but
Right.
other people like the idea, and so now it's a kind of a movement and a network, but a movement within a movement. There's a wider movement of all kinds of organizations beyond City of Sanctuary working um, for welcome and hospitality and safety for refugees, people seeking sanctuary,
Mhm.
and so it's great. The more the merrier, and I'd like to think City of Sanctuary is making a contribution to building
Mhm.
cultures of welcome, hospitality, and safety.
It is. It definitely is. Yeah, I know about the local authority taking this up now in quite a big way. So if we've got our councils on board,
Yeah,
and they're having a really big difference. Yeah.
yeah,
And
good.
what would be your hopes for the movement going forwards?
Um, I think the hope is that um, it's a vision that spreads, and it's more important and urgent than ever. Really, looking at
Mm,
the world in which we are, we need initiatives which are about building cultures of welcome, hospitality, and safety for people who are are desperate for that. So there seems to be um, um, considerable trend towards hatred towards those who are
mm,
different. And I always say that the way to challenge hatred um, is to work for hospitality. So challenge hatred and hostility with
mm,
hospitality and welcome. So I'm hoping it's a vision that captures the imagination of people. Wars create refugees. Sadly,
mm,
we're in a world of wars without end. And
mm,
the long-term solution is the end of wars, a peaceful world. But
mm,
in the meantime, as we can see with what's happening in Ukraine, but also Syria, Afghanistan, no, Libya, I mean, people continue to require safety, and we've got to do all we can to build cultures of welcome, hospitality, and safety. So my hope is that it is a vision that is sustained.
Yes, thank you. And what would you say about the schools of sanctuary stream, the one that I'm working with in Leeds, just getting this off the ground again, afresh in Leeds? Why do you think that is so valuable?
I think it's very important to build cultures of welcome and hospitality and safety into the lifestyles of people from the earliest age. We can begin in our homes with children in their infancy, and I think schools and contribute to that. And and I want to say to school, every school, every school should be a school of sanctuary. We shouldn't have to say this. It should be just
Yes.
a natural development, a natural inclination in every organization to do all you can to build welcome and hospitality and safety for everyone. And so my challenge to children,
Yes.
as much as to adults, is always be human, and that means be kind and thoughtful. Always be hospitable, that means be welcoming and generous. Always challenge hatred and hostility. You challenge hatred and hostility when you challenge inhumanity and inhospitality. If you can do these simple things, you will help to build hope and a better future for everyone.
Well, thank you very much, Inderjit. I think that's probably an appropriate place to leave it, with that message for all schools and the schools in Leeds that I'm working with. So we hope that, I hope that your message will encourage schools to sign up to the award and to get in touch. Okay, thank you very much, Inderjit.
Okay, well, and it's finished now, is it, the recording?
Hold on, let
Yep.
me stop it.